All right, let's dive in. Today, we're looking at a pretty amazing blueprint. The whole idea is to take a really good local school and transform it into a national model for early college education. It's ambitious, and that's what makes it so interesting. Everything starts right here, with this powerful vision from the Frederick Douglass Collegiate Academy, or FDCA. You see, their goal isn't just about offering a few college classes here and there. Nope, it's about building a solid, reliable bridge that leads to a real degree and genuine opportunity. And that, right there, is the central question that this whole redesign is trying to answer. It's one thing to be a good school. Lots of schools are good. But what does it take to become a true standout? A model that other schools all over the country could actually learn from? Well, the answer starts by completely rethinking the school structure, redesigning it from the ground up to really meet the ambition and the potential of every single student who walks through the doors. So, the foundational idea here is actually pretty simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Instead of this one-size-fits-all approach, the plan is to create two distinct but totally interconnected pathways, both of them operating under one single unified mission. Okay, so let's break down what these two pathways actually look like. On one hand, you have the FDCA scholars. Think of this as the intensive, super structured route for students who are all in on getting a full associate degree. It even comes with a tuition-free guarantee. Then you've got the FDCA honors. This one offers way more flexibility for high achievers who want to rack up a serious amount of college credit that's targeted to their future major. And the crucial part? Both pathways share all the same course supports, like tutoring and advising. So everyone gets the tools they need to win. Now, this chart shows the recommended split. We're looking at about a third of students in that intensive scholars program and the rest in the more flexible honors track. And this balance is absolutely key for sustainability. It lets the school pour deep, resource-heavy support into the full degree students while still giving a fantastic experience to a much wider group of kids. It's all about being both ambitious and really, really smart about it. So, you've got two different pathways. How do you possibly create a single, powerful identity for the school? Well, the answer, the secret sauce really, is to adopt a magnet school model. So, what on earth is a magnet-style early college? Well, think of it like this. It's a school with a super clear and compelling theme. It's not just that school with college classes. No, it's the early college for public service, or maybe the Academy for Health Sciences. This identity becomes a brand that ties everything, the classes, the internships, the partners, all of it together into one coherent story. And doing this has four massive advantages. First, it creates a brand that parents and students are actually excited about. Second, it lines up perfectly with state education goals. Third, it creates that narrative thread that connects the two pathways we just talked about. And finally, and this is a big one, it acts like a magnet for serious partners, hospitals or tech companies who want to invest in a school that knows exactly what it's trying to do. So maybe the best way to think about it is this. The two-pathway structure, that's the skeleton. It's the framework. But the magnet theme, that's the soul. That's what turns an operational plan into an inspiring story that gets all the right people, students, teachers, and partners excited to be a part of it. All right, so we get the idea. But how do you actually build it? Well, the blueprint for this whole transformation rests on three very concrete pillars. This is the real how-to guide for turning that vision into a reality. Pillar number one is all about forging that signature identity we've been talking about. The school has to have a clear, compelling theme so that when people hear its name, they instantly know what it stands for. And just look at some of these potential themes. We're talking about an academy focused on public service and health, which connects directly to real community needs. Or how about one centered on leadership and community justice? That would be an amazing way to honor the school's namesake, Frederick Douglass. You could even have themes around education, innovation, or technology. Every single one of these creates a powerful, unique identity. Of course, a great theme doesn't mean much if you don't have the systems to back it up. That brings us to pillar two, building a gold standard student support system. This is what makes sure that all that ambition actually leads to achievement. And we're not talking about just offering a little extra help after school. This is about being proactive. Imagine weekly one-on-one coaching for every single student, tutors that are inside the classroom, right there with you, not off in some separate help center, a live dashboard so you can literally watch your own progress toward your goal, and a summer academy that's all about getting ahead, not just catching up. It's a system that's literally designed so that no one can fall through the cracks. And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, Pillar 3. This is where the school connects to the real world. It's all about building a powerful network of partnerships that create real, tangible opportunities and, frankly, elevate the school's reputation into a class of its own. Just listen to the caliber of partnerships this model is designed to attract. Guaranteed transfer pathways to major universities like Salem State and UMass. Hands-on clinical rotations at a real medical center. Legal clinics with a local district court. And get this, STEM labs with world-class programs at PEMIT. Come on, these aren't just names on a piece of paper. These are life-changing experiences that give students a serious competitive edge. So as we wrap up here, it's pretty clear this is about something much bigger than just one school. When you combine this flexible structure with a powerful identity and these incredible real-world partnerships, what you get is a fundamental reimagining of what high school can even be. Ultimately, what we're looking at is a blueprint for the future of educational opportunity itself. And it leaves us with a really powerful question to think about. What would our world look like if every student in every single community had a clear, supported, and inspiring path just like this one? Just imagine what our future could hold then.